This seminar is brought to you by Yeti.
I'm Captain George Gozdz, host of Time Florida Sportsman. I want to talk today about icing your catch down. You know, the days of just taking your fish and flopping them on the deck and leaving them there, maybe throwing a cold towel on them are over. You know, there's a lot of proven data out there that, you know, in this warmer climates, that these fish immediately begin to break down, release toxins that can make the fish taste bad and actually can be harmful to your health. It's really important to ice your fish down immediately. You know, the types of ice that you utilize can be just as important as how much ice you use. You know, if I have a block of ice and I throw it in my Yeti and I throw a fish next to it, you know, the whole area is going to cool off, but I'm going to have one spot on that fish that's touching the ice. There's not a lot of contact points with the ice. Whereas if I were to take small blocked ice and evenly distribute it throughout the cooler and throw a fish in there, again, it's more surface area that's covering, that's contacting the fish, it's going to cool the fish off better. Probably better than that is a slushy ice, where like a shaved type of ice, and completely encapsulate the fish in that slushy ice. We see this with the commercial guys. They'll pack these fish solid, they'll gut them out at sea, and they'll immediately, you know, pack the guts full, pack the fish around, and that does a great job of cooling the whole fish off. Probably a great technique for most sport fishing people to utilize is to load your Yeti full of ice. I use cubed i7 ice machine, and when I'm offshore or I'm inshore and I catch a fish that I'm going to keep, I throw it in the cooler, in the ice. And then what great thing to do is take like a 5-gallon bucket of water and just make a slurry out of your ice and seawater. That lowers the temperature, it completely surrounds the fish, and it'll do a great job at cooling the meat of that fish right off.